Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. We are from Group 5. On this occasion, we would like to present our discussion about termination letter. Before starting the presentation, I would like to introduce my group members. First, there is Muhammad Rifandani. Second, there is Lydia Lorenza Hasibuan. Third, there is Della Sapitri. Fourth, there is Ratu Melanesia Cleo. And the last, it's me, Ulfa Atika Mandasari. As we all know, termination letters are formal documents that inform an employee that their employment with a company is being terminated. Can be difficult and emotional process for both the employer and the employee. So it is important to handle this situation with care and professionalism. Today we will discuss what is the definition of termination letter, the type of termination letter, how to write it, and example of termination letter.
Hello everyone, I'm Rifan. I'm gonna explain you about what is termination letter. A termination letter is a document issued by an employer to notify employer that the employment is being terminated. It serves as a formal communication of the termination indication and outlines key details surrounding the determination. Okay, next I'm gonna explain you about why termination letter is important. The first one, we have a legal protection. They provide written evidence of determination, which can be valuable case of the booster of legal issues. The second option is we have clarity. They communicate for the reason termination and expectation reducing confession. And the last one is documentation. They serve as a record of the termination process, including dates, discussion, and action taken.
Okay, the next is type or termination letter. The first is involuntary termination letter. Used when an employee decides to terminate an employee contract. 2. Layoff or furlough letter. Used when employees are temporarily let go to do business reason. 3. Voluntary termination letter. Write by an employee when they intend to resign from their position. And the last, immediate termination letter. Issue when an employee action warrant immediate dismissal, often to do serious misconduct. When should use a termination letter? Termination letter should be used in various situations. The first is when an employee is terminated for poor performance. 2. In case of gross misconduct or policy violation. 3. When an employee resigns voluntarily. 4. During layoff, furlough or downsizing. And the last, for immediate termination due to severe breaches of misconduct.
Right now, I will explain about what an employee termination letter should include. First, that there is the date when the letter is issued. Second, employee's information. There is the employee's name, position, and employee's ID if applicable. Next, employer information. There is the company's name, address, and contact details. Next, salutation. There is a formal grading such as their employee's name. Next, reasons for termination. There is clearly states the reason for termination, whether it's due to poor performance, violation of company policies, or other legitimate grounds. Next, effective date. There is specify the date when the termination becomes effective. Next, details of the termination process include information about the return of company, final paycheck, and any benefits or severance package. Next, company policies. There is mention any company policies or procedure the employee should be aware of during the transition. Next, contact information. There is provide a contact person or department for any question or concerns. Next, closing. There is sign of the letter professionally. Example, season 3. And the last one, signature. There is physically signs the letter if it's in hard copy form, or use a digital signature for electronic communication. And next, how to write a termination letter. First, preparing to write a termination letter. Second, structuring a termination letter. Header. There is include the date the letter was written and employee information such as the employee's full name, position, address, and department. Next, opening. There is begin with a solution addressing the employees directly, followed by an introduction. The introduction should clearly states that the purpose of the letter is to inform the employee of their employment termination. Include the effective date of the termination early in the letter for clarity. Next, body. There is in the body briefly states the reason for the termination in a factual manner, avoiding unnecessary detail or overly emotional language. Outline any severance pay, benefits, or other compensation.
Okay, the next content is pitfalls to avoid in a termination letter. There's 4 points. First one is vague language. Avoid being ambiguous about the reason for termination. Clarity is vital for preventing misunderstandings and potential legal issues. The second one is personal criticism. Keep the tone professional and the focus on the facts. Personal attacks or emotional language can complicate the situation. The third one is leaving out the important details. Details such as an effective date of termination and any severance package information should be clearly stated to avoid confusion. The last one is lengthiness. The termination letter should be concise. Unnecessary length can dilute the message and increase the risk of misinterpretation. Okay, everyone, these are termination letter template. There is several structures you can see. First line is date letter is draft, and then second one is employee name. This letter to inform you that employee with company name will end as of date termination is effective. You have been terminated for the following reasons. List down your factual reasons for termination. This decision is not reversible. You will receive, in parentheses, is least compensation that will receive including pay for unused leave, severance pay, salary owed, and etc. Your health care benefits will explanation of what will happen with their benefits. You are requested to return, in parentheses, list all company property to be returned. Also, please keep in mind that you have signed. You can list any agreements employee has signed, such as confidentiality policy or a non-socialization agreement. If you have questions about policies you have signed, your compensation, benefits, or returning company property, you can list contact, in parentheses, contact name, typically someone from HR with contact info. List down is essentially your name of person handling termination.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully what we say can be useful for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.